Hi families, today we'll be learning how to actually sieve our bleach residues because many people keep asking, when I sieve mine I don't get everything out. So this is the video, watch. Hey everyone, welcome back again to this channel where we've been sieving our bleach. You can see the residues underneath the bleach. Okay, this is the bleach that we need to sieve out, and first and foremost, this is our bleach is ready, and the first thing we do is to check the pH of our bleach. Okay, bleach is normal to be very alkaline. We should be getting from 0 to 14. Okay, and which is okay. Okay, the more alkaline the bleach is, the more it break out germs and clean dirt. Okay, so which is normal. If you're having 0 to 14, what's it called, pH. Okay, the normal regular bleach should be around 7 to 7, but if you want it to be very active, it's normal as we are having this pH 14. Are you saying that? Okay, this is between, if you have to check very well, the pH is 11. Okay, it's in between this 11, 12 to 14. Can you see that? Which is okay. So furthermore, let's just go. Okay, so here is the bowl that we'll be sieving our bleach in. I already have some that I sieved, okay, because the bleach was too full. I scooped some parts out inside here. Okay, so we'll be sieving our bleach first into this bowl. Okay, watch me guys. Okay, I hope you guys can see clearly. You guys can see. Okay, that is it. What I have here, okay, what I have here is the sieve. You can see that, and my cheese clothes. My clothes, this is white fabric material. Okay, this is white material clothes, and we carry our bleach gently. So now we have the residues. Can you see it? Now we have the residues of the bleach. You can see it a bit. This is the residues, okay, the under. And how to still sieve the water from here is what we actually want to learn from this tutorial. Okay, so for now we'll skip this aside while we allow this to finish. Okay guys, now we are done sieving the cleared bleach. I'm going to set this aside. This is our bowl for the residues, to get out the whole bleach from it so that we can have the rest of it as a scrubbing powder. Okay, so we have to cover this first, and then this is the bleach residues. We poured it here into our double white fabric cloth. Okay, pour everything in. You can see it's thick. Pour everything. Okay, so I still have another one here that I also wanted to sieve out. Okay, pour everything in. Are you seeing that? Pour everything in. Okay, pour everything. So now we poured everything in because the first one, okay. Now you pour everything in. The first one that poured into your bucket, turn it out. Then you place your sieve into your bucket, allowing this to drain. Okay. If you are doing something else, just get something to cover this. You can see this is the first one we have from it. I poured it because it will come out whitish. Okay, it will not be cleared. So use it to rinse your bowl. The aim is to use it to rinse your bowl. Okay, we needed to sieve out the whole bleach. Okay, so that the rest of the residues will serve as our scrubbing powder. At this junction, if you like, you can cover this. Okay, and just allow this to be in the sieve as it's draining. Okay, let me take the camera closer. Look at it. You can see as it's draining down, we are having clear bleach. Are you seeing that? Can you see that the drop coming out of this is very clear? Can you see from the bucket? That's why I use transparent bucket, so that you can see the one that is dripping from the bucket is very clear. So that's how you leave it here, cover it. Okay, for mine, I'm going to use this to cover it. Okay, covered it so that everything will drain. Okay, let me raise this up so that you see it. You can see that the water coming out. Can you see how clean it is? How clean and clear. Are you seeing that? So that is it. Okay guys, if you don't really have time for it to be dripping till you get all the liquid out, what you do is, as it is now, I'm already squeezing it before I said let me share it with you. Can you see now? You still have that whitish part, okay, but it's the liquid you are bringing out. Okay, make sure you are squeezing it like this. Do you understand? I hope you are getting me. Okay, make sure you are squeezing it like this to get all the liquid out first. Okay, so after getting all your liquid out, you are going to what? Spread it. Okay, this right here, you can press more to get more liquid out, but as for me, I think at this junction I'm okay. You can see this is our scrubbing powder. Okay, you can use this method or you just allow it to keep dripping. But if you are in a haste, use this method. And remember that the liquid will still be whitish. So why we did this first is to allow it to what? To take out all these residues, the bigger batch of the residues. So by the time we are now dealing with the remaining liquid on the floor, it will be fast. Trust me, within 30 minutes, you are done, okay? You know, this part now is different, okay? So get all this thing out, the residues. You spread it now. Just pieces it and then go and spread. Can you see? Pieces it into small tiny bites and then spread it inside the sun. It will dry. If you do this in the morning, it will dry up before evening, okay? So that is this for this part, okay? So let's go. We spread it, okay? This will serve as a scrubbing powder. When you dry it and it's dry, you use it to wash the back of your pot. So let's go with the rest, okay? Okay, this second method is the fact that, you know, we have our first sieve that we squeezed out. This is the one we squeezed out is here. So now we are going to do the second sieving, which will not bother stressing, okay? Put your white cloth. I doubled it. Buy the normal white material in market, okay? You can see it as low as maybe half yard, 500 or 600. Doubled it like that. When you doubled it like that, then you now come and pour the bleach, okay? At first it will not be clean. It will not be clean. Let me not lie. It will not be clean at first. You give it time. Okay? You give it time. When you give it time like this, it will be seething. Okay? Before you eat it, it start to clear out. Alright? But this first stage is a must that when you first pour the first part, you will not get a clear bleach. Okay? Let me show you. Look at it. It will not be clear. It will still be cloudy. Okay? Since it's this cloudy, the trick is that you watch it. When it starts dripping the clear part, you transfer it into another bowl, which is this bowl. Then you will now start pouring this one here inside it gradually by gradually. Okay? Okay, guys, using this method is actually faster, but it's kind of not give you that very clear liquid. But with time, when you leave these residues to settle, you have it cleared. You have to still sieve it. Maybe the rest underneath, you can use it to wash your own personal clothes. You can see what we have. Okay, so by the time we leave this for a while, you see it will clear. So the remaining one at the top will go underneath, and this is just what we have from. This is the first one here, and this is the second sieve. Okay, and this is what we have. All right. This is what we have. Okay, so this is the second method, but the first method actually I like it more. But if you want it to be fast, maybe you want to supply, this is what you're going to have. Okay, like for those people making thick bleach, okay, people making thick bleach, okay, you can make use of this. Let me put it in a transparent bucket so you see. You can see. Let's see that. So this is what you get. Okay, this is what you get, and the liquid is still dripping. So those making thick bleach, I would advise you can use this method. But if you're making liquid bleach, use the first method. Okay, guys, this is the one we squeezed out using our white fabric. You can see already I left it. Okay, I left this for hours, and you can see that the residues has reduced, which means you still have small part of the residues, but not much like before, because already we have all our liquid from the residues. This is the residue. You can see it's almost dry. This is what we use as our scrubbing powder. Okay, it's already drying up. Okay, this is like 2 hours later. Okay, so this is like 2 hours later. You can see that. All right, so this is the one that was dripping. This is the one that was dripping from the first method. Okay, this is the bleach here, and this one now is the second method. Okay, this is the second method. All you just need to do is sieve it out. Okay, extract it out, and that is it. You can see whatever you may have. Even this one service, because I didn't take my time, I shaped it. Okay, so that is why this one I can use it for your personal clothes. Okay, the more you leave it, it will even settle. Because I mistakenly shake the rubber before scooping it out. You can see this one will be clear like this. So by my hand shakes the rubber, it will be clear like this, but I mistakenly shaked the rubber. Okay, that is why it's a bit cloudy. You can see this one now, you can use it for your personal fabric. It's still liquid. Okay, so that's it. All right, thank you for watching. Bye, guys.